So Nalyssa Smith joined the Dallas Wings. She was part of the trade that got Sophie Cunningham to the Indiana Fever, and I wish her the best of luck. Hopefully things go better for her this season than last season. But last season, I'm going to say this, she was a starter last season. She came off the bench, 3 times? She was a starter. She was straight up. She was a starter for a pretty good Indiana Fever team. And if you guys think that it's good that she's not starting for the Fever this year, subscribe. I don't know. Even if you think she would be good, subscribe. We're trying to hit 42.5k by the end of the day. We are like 43 subscribers off that. That would be insane if we could do that. 42 now. But the Dallas Wings have already got a replacement. Literally. The Dallas Wings have already got have already signed the replacement for Nalyssa Smith. They signed Myisha Hines-Allen. And not only that, they're paying Myisha Hines-Allen nearly a max. She was okay at Washington. Pretty bad in Minnesota. And got 200k. She got 200k. Yeah. They gave her 200k. Like, Hines-Allen, we're excited to welcome Myisha. She was a free agent priority and a player targeted by us for versatility, toughness, and veteran presence. I'm super excited to be joining such an amazing group. I think our potential is endless, and I can't wait to get started. So Myisha Hines-Allen is going to start for this team. Dejanay is on a max contract. She's going to start for this team. Tiara McCowan is the only center they currently have, as far as I'm aware. They got rid of Stephanie Soares, and they got rid of Kalani Brown. And I assume they're going to bring a Wakuir back and have a Wakuir and Tiara McCowan as their 2 centers. And with that, like, I think they're obviously going to start Hines-Allen, and Paige Beckers is going to start at the 1. Like, look, they're taking Paige Beckers. We know they're taking Paige Beckers. Unless they somehow trade down with Seattle and take Olivia Miles, but get a whole bunch of draft picks as well as that. But let's just, for argument's sake, they've got Paige Beckers. That's not a bad team. It's not a bad team. Dejanay at the 3, Arike at the 2, Paige at the 1, Hines-Allen, and eventually by the end of the year, hopefully a Wakuir. And then even if you put Tiara McCowan in there, like, Tiara McCowan was a good defender in college. You can figure out a way to make her a good defender. She's at least good on the inside. And now at least you got a decent defender here you got a good defender in Dejanay, a decent enough defender, size-wise. A tough player in Myisha Hines-Allen, one of the toughest players in the entire WNBA. And then off the bench, you're going to be playing point guard, Ty Harris, who's really, really nice. Who else did the Dallas Wings have? And that's the one weird thing, is that a lot of people don't realize, like, Nalyssa Smith is potentially going to be the 3rd string power forward. Like, people don't get that. I don't know who Louisa Geisolder is. I have absolutely no idea who she is. But I do know they have a Wakuir's rights. So they have, like, Joyner Holmes. Lou Lopez Seneschal is going to probably play a couple more minutes this year. Their coach is pretty okay. But, like, in my opinion, Maddie Siegrist at the 4. Like, it's going to be a tough one to cut Maddie, or to stop playing Maddie Siegrist. Like, when Maddie Siegrist was playing minutes, she was doing so well. Like, if you look at the start of the year, like, Maddie Siegrist was the 3rd pick in a draft. So you can't use the argument, Nalyssa Smith was the 2nd pick. Yeah, Maddie Siegrist was the 3rd pick. And to start the year, look at how Maddie Siegrist was doing before as a starter, by the way. As a starter, Maddie Siegrist, like, wherever it was, I think Natasha Hare got injured first game. So as a starter, like, playing good minutes, 22, 15, 17. And by the way, doing this on 10 of 16 in the field, 7 of 13, 8 of 8 from the field, 5 of 11, 5 of 12, 9 of 11, 5 of 13, 7 of 15, 6 of 13, 8 for 17. Like she literally had a stretch where she was, until she got basically, after the Olympic break, when Natasha Howard came back and Satu Sabali came back, she was like one of the best players on this team. And then she obviously got injured after June the 17th. She got hurt. And then she obviously came back from the injury and barely got any minutes the rest of the season. But, like, when she played, she was putting up more points on a better efficiency than than Nalyssa Smith, less rebounds, and is a better defender than Nalyssa Smith. Like, for Maddie Siegrist, I don't know whether or not Nalyssa Smith is going to play over Maddie Siegrist. Like Maddie Siegrist, what is good. She's really good. And potentially the rumor is they might be looking at taking Anissa Morrow with the 8th pick in the draft, which legitimately might push Nalyssa Smith to the backup center or 4th string power forward. And I don't know how much she's gonna play and how effective Nalyssa Smith is at center. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe they rate Nalyssa Smith high enough that she's guaranteed that spot. But I think at the power forward position, like, I'm not entirely sure when it comes to who's better than Nalyssa Smith or Maddie Siegrist. I think Maddie Siegrist is good, but I do think Nalyssa Smith at her best. I do think if the system suits Nalyssa Smith, then yeah, I'll go with Nalyssa Smith over Siegrist. But at the same time, like, we don't know if last season was what Nalyssa Smith is now. If that's what you're getting from Nalyssa Smith, and if that's what you're getting from Nalyssa Smith, or if the team wants her to play as like a spread the floor 4 and not an inside presence, because you can't really play. They don't have any other bigs that are floor spreaders, and they want to use her as like a kind of spacer, and she can't really be a spacer. Then Maddie Siegrist is better for that. Like, Maddie Siegrist puts the ball in the basket at a similar enough rate and may play better defense. She doesn't rebound as well. She's not as big and does not have the potential of Nalyssa Smith. But, like, what's the age difference? So Nalyssa Smith's born 2000. Is Siegrist, is she the same? Yeah, so around the same age. And for me, that's such a close one that there's no guarantee that we see. And there's absolutely no guarantee that we see Nalyssa Smith even. Like, she's going to be in the rotation, but, like, as of right now, she's their backup center. And that's if they don't sign anyone else. As of right now, Nalyssa is their backup center. And, like, people are saying, oh, Nalyssa Smith's coming in. I thought initially they were bringing in Nalyssa Smith to replace Natasha Howard, and maybe replace Satu, maybe replace one of those at the 4. Because you can't play Nalyssa Smith at the 3. Can't really play her at the 3. And at the 4, she's clearly not better than Myisha Hines-Allen. Like, Myisha Hines-Allen, you might be saying, oh, she only averaged 7.8 and 4.7. No, Myisha Hines-Allen did that because she was backing up Napheesa Collier half the time. They're paying her a max contract. They're not paying her a max contract to sit on the damn bench. So, unless they plan on starting Myisha Hines-Allen at center, which I don't think they will because of Tiara McCowan, they've already got their Nalyssa Smith replacements. And obviously Nalyssa Smith talking about how it's a great opportunity to play for an organization that believes in me. They signed her replacement a day after getting her. So, I mean, the Fever did believe in you. Christy Sides might not have, but the organization did. And, I mean, Nalyssa Smith didn't really pay them back, to be honest. But, yeah, I am happy to see her. I do hope that, like, regardless of the role, I hope Nalyssa Smith kills it. I do hope Nalyssa Smith kills it. Seems like a nice person. But, God, to be completely honest here, she is going to be struggling for minutes with the Dallas Wings. Unless she can it was just a bad case with the Fever, and she can figure it all out, and maybe the Fever style didn't fit. I think she will be struggling for minutes with the Wings. For herself, I would have loved to have seen some sort of a trade to get her to the Valkyries. But I think she will struggle for minutes for the Wings. Because I don't know if she's better than Siegrist. I don't think she's better than Siegrist, but she's definitely not better than Myisha Hines-Allen. Anyway, I'll see you guys.